Alright, everybody, DJ Hi Kevin. You've seen me on Twitch. Now it's time to see what it looks like behind the camera. Alright, so first off, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for everything. So, this is an introduction to your Twitch stream or any stream setup. But first, please, if you could, like, subscribe, comment on the things you want to see in the future. I have put a lot of work into this. I think I do a pretty good job of combining two cameras and balancing the music as well as the commenting, and I think that has a lot to do with the way that I've set everything that I have up. So my setup, you can see it's pretty visual. I have a lot of stuff in a really small space. I think I do great work using that small amount of space that I have, considering I took a corner of my freaking bedroom. Definitely a lot of elements in there that you can see. There's some that you can't see, unfortunately, but we're going to talk about every single piece of it regardless. Individual equipment, you can see right away that I have two computers. Both of them are Mac. So we have a standalone iMac, a big desktop that I have standing on a piece of equipment just to raise it up to the right height. I use that as my main Twitch monitor. While we're not getting into Streamlabs OBS or any of the stuff that goes along with that, it's impossible to continue this talk without at least mentioning it. So that's where I run Streamlabs OBS. You can see the loading screen on the big iMac there. Streamlabs is pretty much what keeps everything together. But again, we're just focusing on the equipment for today. On that monitor, I have the FaceTime camera running, so that's my main source, the one that I'm always talking into. And also, I have the chat up there. I have my view on there, so I can sort of monitor everything that's going on. That's really the home base for all of it. You can see my other computer, my laptop. That's my DJ laptop. That's where I run strictly the DJing off of. Nate Nelson! Alright, this will be funny. Hello? What are you doing?
5 hours later.
Cool, man. Alright, bro. Alright, like. Oh, you can't make that shit up. That's perfect, though. Nate Nelson, everybody. My second computer I use only for DJing. Only for DJing. Yeah, I mean, I guess in theory you can run it off of one computer. Personally, I don't suggest it. I don't even like to have Wi-Fi on my computer when I'm DJing. Second group of equipment, obviously my turntables and mixer. You can use whatever you want for this. This is my preferred setup. I have my reloops, I got phase, I got my S9. Yeah, that's the DJ part. If you don't have that shit figured out, then that also includes the microphone. And make sure that you're just ducking every time you chat. You'll also see I have two cameras, if you've been on my stream, that is. So I'm using a really cool fisheye lens. That's the one that you see down in the little corner TV screen. It's normally on this side. That I just USB straight into the iMac. I use a couple other pieces of software, one being Camera Live and another being Cam Twist, a Siphon client, which we're going to talk about video stuff all on a totally separate video. So save up those questions for then. So the last pieces of equipment that you see in the actual photo are my lights. I spent $55. I got these two fantastic lights. Click it on, it has like a little wired remote. They're USB powered, so those are actually plugged into the iMac as well. I know, I'm making really good use of all my ports. It's wild. The elements you don't see on there are going to be actually my speaker, monitor, and then you also don't see that USB mixer I have, so I'm going to try and flash a little information on that. When this whole pandemic first started, Brian Buonasisi, DJ Brian B. If you haven't been to a DJ collective and you're a DJ, you should go because it's great. Posted this amazing infographic in the DJ collective page that honestly I still reference apparently all the time, but it really breaks down the elements that you need for success. So turntables and mixer are number one. Duh. Number two, microphone. Duh. Number three is going to be, so here is where things start to get a little froggy. So I have two computers. There's obviously only one in here. I have the USB that goes out to my laptop. so they're not going to the same computer. Um, the multi USB port I don't need because, like I said, I'm going to two different things. So the way that I run it is I run my audio out same way that they have running to Element 5 on the infographic. I run my audio out of my S9 into my standalone 8-channel mixer with a USB. I USB out and plug into my computer. Bam! So basically what that USB mixer is doing is providing an audio to USB port. You can do this with other DJ mixers. You can go and get an audio to USB. It all depends on how you want to interface, but like I said, I just wanted it to be affordable, cheap, free. But now the biggest trouble that I had was getting, you can ask Kristen Wilson, honestly like brings up, and she was super helpful in just pointing me in the right direction. Sick memories. My two cameras, one being the FaceTime camera on the iMac. To get a Canon camera to work on a Mac is a little bit more difficult. You need a couple different pieces of software. I'm not going to dive super deep into them, but you do need the CamLive and CamTwist, the Siphon client, so that Streamlabs can read it. So I'm going to give you for right now. Teaser, foreshadow. In this they show a camera with an HDMI capture card, which you can also do. Yeah, see, it's a sick little USB capture card. So you output from your camera. I have a micro and mini HDMI cord to standard HDMI so that I can plug into this. That's HDMI. And then you have the HDMI out, so that you can go straight to some sort of monitoring for video, or you have a USB out so that you can go straight into a computer. So basically what this does is it turns HDMI into USB. But as you know, I didn't choose that route. That's a ton of elements. I just have a couple extras that I found really important. Huge, 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 huge. And it was mentioned on the infographic, but make sure that camera stays charged. If you haven't seen somebody's camera die on stream, it's a little awkward. It's just the video cuts out. Audio's still there. I haven't had it happen because I use the iMac all the time. I have had my secondary camera cut out on me. It's all really confusing and really hard to learn. That's why I'm making these videos for you. And of course, if you know me, then you can reach out to me and hit me up whenever you want. If not, leave a comment, send me a message. Follow me on Instagram and obviously YouTube here. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Yeah, hit me up on twitch.tv/DJHighKevin. That's the best way, honestly. We've got so many coming. It's super exciting. I'm stoked to be able to do this, just sit in front of a camera and preach some of my knowledge. It's not limitless, but, you know, hey, if I can help you through one more step to DJing as much as you can, then that's my goal. So please follow me on all platforms. Say what's up. Like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Kevin, shut the front door, you lint liquor. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been super fun. Yeah. See you at the next one.